Help if I unmuted myself. Okay, hang on. There we go. Sorry, using earbuds because hat. Anyway, hi guys. How you doing? Happy Christmas, whatever thing you celebrate. I don't care. Anyway, welcome back to another chill-tastic art stream. Today, what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to be doing some art. I might bust out my sketchbook and do some sketching. Maybe? Depends on if I can get this whole setup to work for the iPad, because that's kind of how I do like tablet work now, is I sketch it, it pops up on here, and I've got it to where it'll pop up here on the Mac, so that way you guys can see what I'm doing and I don't have to fiddle with extra cables, which is wicked nice. I kind of forgot Macs could do that. Anyhoozles, so tonight what I think we'll do is I'm just gonna do some sketching for school, and also do some sketching for fun, obviously. Don't know what exactly I'm gonna draw, to be honest, but we're just gonna kind of roll with it, see what the heck I make, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. But before I do that, I'm gonna turn off my Gmail notifications, that way we're not bombarded with mail. And I'm gonna turn off... Let's see, what other things am I going to turn off, just so that way, if say somebody emails me with stuff, that should be fine. Alright, cool beans. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to the tablet. And we're just going to do some warm-up sketches. Nothing too crazy. Go ahead and move this over. Alright, and we're going to get started. Let me plug my other bud back in my face. Where's my pen? My pen! Oh. Okay. So, start off with an off photo-ish white. Okay, that's not a circle, that's a weird shape there. Close enough, it's fine. And then... Oh, go away. Go away! Go away! I don't wanna! You can't make me! I already used Procreate. This is just a tool I wanted to try out. Doggone it. Hey there, Sonata. How you doing? Oh dear. How do I do that? Note to self, I have no idea how to watercolor. Would probably be a good art challenge. Okay, I don't know how to watercolor. Let's just erase it! The glory of frickin' digital painting.
This is great!
Hey, thanks Sonata Dusk for the $5 there. No, I haven't given up entirely on the My Little Pony game from Gameloft. The only thing is that they've changed a lot of things, and I'm just not about it. So I'm waiting, hoping that they change stuff back, but they may not. So I don't know. I don't like any of these pencils. I guess we'll just do a pencil sketch. Can I blend stuff on this? Is there a blending tool? That's not a blending tool. Mid-tone and... Actually, wait, if that's the highlight, we don't need to add color to that. Okay. Get our mid-tone in there. Oh, geez. I forgot that, like, not doing things on the Mac is gonna make the screensaver pop up. Her dirty dirty dir. Gee willikers. When you realize that you're out of practice using... Like, you've practiced so much with traditional tools, you've neglected your digital tools. And you're like, oh no, I can't draw anymore. That's why, kids, you should always diversify. Never ever stop. Otherwise you end up with this. Oh no, I didn't want to erase all of it, I just wanted to erase some of it. Okay, well, I guess I'll just... I can't... Why can't I rotate the paper? Let me rotate the paper! How dare you? How dare you? You don't let me rotate paper. What do you mean I can't rotate the paper? I'll show you rotating paper. Boyo. blend that together. Okay, gonna be honest, I'm not like a fan of this app. Because like it doesn't give me the tools I need to procreate. Okay. We'll do the same exercise, just making a basic head. See, I already like Procreate because I can do that! Look at me go! Still need to get the muscle down to do, like the shoulder muscle to do circles. Still a challenge. Nice boy. It's gonna blend that together a little bit better here.
Peaceful little lights, Christmas on my mind, somewhere from a place up high above. There's a special star shining from afar, seeking us to warm up every heart, to be our light into the night. Bless us with a moment of serenity.
celebration. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
All year long I've been keeping track of when I've been lonely and nights. And from what I can tell, I've done more good deeds than I've told lies. I can only hope that Santa Claus and my records agree. Then maybe this year Santa's coming home to me. I have found the perfect tree and dressed it to the nines. I've even made little gingerbread Santas. There's nothing left to chance. This year, Santa's coming home to me. There's a rumor spreading all over town, but of course it's not true. They say Santa ain't coming around. Trust me, I'm waiting up for you. Coming down my chimney on Christmas Day will be a sight for eyes to see. This year Santa Claus is coming home to me. Yeah, this year Santa Claus is coming home to me.
Didn't blend these good enough. little better. Probably shouldn't have gone so rough with this. Let's try and clean that up. Oh, right. Wrong layer. Hey there, James. Is the MP fanbase still on? Oh, convenient. The thing blocks out the darn notifications anyway. I didn't have to do jack squat. I mean, generally, James, I think it's still a thing. I mean, you know, I'm still around, so it must be, there must be, you know. Hey there, Fusion, how you doing? There we go, that's the pen I use. Perfect. I've gotten better with inking since Inktober. I mean, it's still not great, but I at least know how to vary my line width. That is a really thin neck. It's a really bad head. Who knew? I give really bad head. Ho ho. Hee hee. Tee hee. I'm such a trickster. Whoop. 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 Oh. Anyway. Let me think. What can I do? Oh! I've always wanted to try painting in Photoshop. Never done it before. Debating. Yep. Season 9 may be the end of at least Gen 5. But, or Gen 4. whatever generation we're on. But Gen 5 is probably going to be following up it. And plus we still have the Equestria Girls as well. Yeah. I generally think that we'll probably see more people in MLP. Probably never. It's never going to be probably as big as it used to be. But I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. The only thing is, I hope they... There's an acrylic paint. I need acrylic paint. Charcoal, dry brush, rough brush. Chalk, texture change. Let's try this one. I don't like it. It just depends. I don't think we'll see the end of MLP. Where do I want the light in this? Probably right here. Sorry, I got the sniffles. Oh, you can't undo. I can't undo from my tablet multiple times. That's dumb. Hey there, Mr. Bad Fox. How you doing? Well, I mean, yeah, you'd hope so. I mean, I'd be kind of disappointed if MLP didn't, like, mix things up and diversify a little. I mean, it's only natural. Hey there, exists to comment. I am actually drawing a sphere. But mainly this is just for school. I should probably work on those darn thumbnails for frickin' Smash, since that's tomorrow. No, exist. I don't mind the questions. Wait, am I painting with... Ah! No! I'm painting with the wrong brush! This is the brush I meant to paint with... I forgot. This was the brush. Okay, so... oh well. I mean, I'll fix it later. But... basically, what I'm doing is I am actually going to be teaching a course on as my final. And basically, I have to teach a thing in Photoshop that we didn't cover in class. So, like, basically, this class kind of goes over the basics of Photoshop. I've been doing Photoshop for 10 years. So, I kind of already know the basics, but this class did actually help me a lot in relearning some things that I neglected, which was actually really helpful. But what we have to do is we have to teach a thing that wasn't taught in class for the final. And so what I decided to do, originally I was going to do this little doodad. Where are you? Darn it, I had you. And now I don't have you anymore. Where the heck are you? Here it is. So originally I was going to show how to do this effect in Photoshop. Kind of go over the graphical hoo-ha and layer options and panel options, all that jazz, to get a neon effect and make like a neon sign effect for your images and whatnot. But I was like, well, you know what? I've been practicing drawing a lot. I've been getting better and better. Traditional drawing wise, not exactly digital though. I have neglected my digital art skills, and that's really bad. I really am beating myself up over that, but I'll get better. I'll get better because I'm gonna steamroll right through life with my plow of I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing stuff. So anyway, basically, I originally was gonna do this. But then I thought, well, okay, so I've been doing art. Why not do something art-related? And so what I realized was we hadn't gone over the mixer brush tool, which is this little doodad right here, which is basically kind of like an oil paint brush. So if I make a tree right here, like let's take a tree real quick. Let's make a tree. Let's draw a tree on a pretty hill. So I'm gonna go with a lovely dark brown here. Okay, so say can I actually get a pencil? Pencil tool. Is this actually a pencil tool? I don't think this is actually the pencil tool. This is not the. Well, actually, it is what I need. Okay, cool. So I will go ahead, make a off gray, so that way I can freaking see what I'm doing here. Anyway, so what I'll do is go to my pencil tool here. And feel free to follow along if you want, if you got Photoshop, and then do it, boyo! Because that's what these streams are about. It's not only me getting creative, it's you guys getting creative and doing your own stuff. Ooh, Bad Fox posted 2 pictures of art. Alright. Because just like how that little text says in the bottom below, if you have art and you send it to me, guess what? You get popped in on the stream, like this wonderful little guy. Three, two, one, blast off.
So close your eyes and pucker your lips, 'cause here it is. Your Christmas kiss.
Huh, wonder why it's not showing up. That's weird. You should be showing up. Yeah, basically. I mean, that's I have literally adopted, like, Bob Ross's mantra with everything in my life, because inherently, and this is a fault of my own, and I wholeheartedly admit it, when it comes to my own self stuff, I'm very negative. When it comes to anyone else, I'm like, oh my gosh, you should do that, you're amazing. But when it comes to my stuff, I'm not exactly the most positive of people. It's just because I'm overly critical on myself, and that's a thing I've been working on. And so, what I've tried to do is just basically go. I want to be an animator. It's what I want to do. But I also want to do comics and art and all that because I love art. But I just always felt like I wasn't good enough to do art. And that was a real shame. I wish that I had the mental state I have now back when I was a kid, so that way I'd be 10 times better at art by now. Because I've got the drive and the darn stubbornness, I guess, for lack of a better term, to basically be like, no, I am going to do this. I don't care what life tells me. I don't care what I tell myself. I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do. I'm going to grab life by the horns and do whatever it is you do with grabbing things by horns. I don't know what you people do with your things. Anyway. So, that's basically what I've been doing, and I've stuck to it. And, like, basically, I stopped thinking about this art is not good enough, and I just started shifting my mindset to, at least I got something on the page today. That's all that needs, is just something on the page. Because that's the thing about art. Art is not, like, people think art is a talent. Art is not a talent. It is a, like, people aren't just born artistic. Like, you have, I mean, granted, some people are a little bit, I do not like this pencil tool. Can I get a brush? I'm gonna just grab the brush tool, because I do not like the pencil tool. Anyway, people aren't just born artistic. That's not a thing. Artists work way hard to get the skills that they need to be good artists. I'll go with that brush. Okay. Just see. Ew, do not like that brush. And so, can I do this on the? I guess I can't because it's. Oh, I need to learn this anyway. It's fine. Okay, this is a more traditional page here. Okay. Okay, so. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw a simple tree. Nothing too fancy. Good gravy. I do not like this brush. Can I just do hard round? Okay. Just go with the basic. Alright. Just so I can get my darn thing right here. Okay, so let's actually make a cylinder here. And so that's the thing, is it's like I've been trying to get better. And I actually have gotten better. I've actually started an art class. I've been getting better and better. Some of you have seen my stuff, some of you haven't. And granted, I've unfortunately let my not so good digital art skills kind of just flop to the wayside, and that's bad on me. I should practice more. Okay, you know what? Fine. We're just gonna draw a stick. Stick. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a nice deep green. And then we're just gonna go over here to the mixer tool. Now, I know it's a meme of sorts to be like Bob Ross it. But just Bob Ross it. Like literally, you can go... Well, hang on, I should probably switch to the right tool here. So this is our fan brush. Where's our fan brush? This is our fan brush. Sort of. Not exactly. Angle. Fan brush, here we go. Round fan brush. Okay, let me just make sure. Odd. I can't. Why is it not populating with... Oh, it is. It's just really, really light. Why is it so light? Is it low? Is it because of the load? Probably the load. For some odd reason, my fan broke. I mean, I can see it, but it's barely there. But basically, what this tool does, and granted, this isn't the most elegant way of showing it. If I could grab the brush I had before, which I can't remember what it was. Okay, here we go. Kind of like this. But basically what this does is it allows you to paint in Photoshop, essentially. So, if I go ahead and shrink, well, okay. Brush size too big. You silly goof. But see, you can make like a tree, essentially. And it kind of just Bob Rosses it. Now, granted, I still have to practice with this tool because I have never painted in Photoshop, ever. Like, it's just never been a thing. I've never thought of doing it. I know, like, everybody does it, but I'm like, I've never done that in Photoshop. I always do the image manipulation stuff, but never, like, the painting aspects in Photoshop. Okay, so what we're gonna do, while I think about what to draw, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start making the smush thumbnails, because I need to do that. Go ahead, close that. Okay, where's my thing here? Okay, go on derpums. But yeah, basically, I've tried to adopt the more Bob Rossian style of life because, to be honest, he is a major, like, positive influence on a lot of people, myself included. I love Bob Ross. Bob Ross is awesome because, like, his positivity is just, like, something I strive to do. That's what I strive to do on this, with these art streams, is generate more positivity, because life sucks. Life does, sometimes. A lot of times. For some people, it sucks 95% of the time. For others, not so much. But I want you guys to come here and feel like this is a place where you can just relax, forget about your problems, do some creative stuff that you want to do. Like say you feel like you want to do comic books, but you're like, man, my art skills just aren't up to snuff. Like myself. I want to launch a webcomic in 2019. But I keep thinking my art skills probably aren't up to snuff yet. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because you're never gonna if you don't start something, you're never gonna know what you can make. And yes, you're probably not gonna be like the best thing ever, but guess what? If you look at the first web page or the first comic of a lot of like, you know, famous bigger like artists, their art style changes if you look from the first page to the latest. And that's the thing is, as you make a webcomic or whatever you want to make, you learn and iterate and get better and better and better and better and better. And that's great. That's fabulous. That's what you need to do. And so that's what I want you guys to do on these streams is follow whatever passion you have. For Hannah Wolf, for instance, it's vocals and instrumental stuff and doing music. And I want her to feel like she can come in here, chillax, maybe write some songs, whatever she wants to do. And the same goes for like Bad Fox and whatnot. Bad Fox does amazing art and whatnot, and I want to see him do great things in life, because I know he can. But, you know, I just need him to feel like he's got a place to sit and relax and doodle, or whatever. Like we never make great art pieces here, but it's like I said earlier, at least we get something on the page, right? And that's kind of the thing is, and granted, I'm not the best speaking person to say all this stuff. Someone better probably could do it a lot smoother than I can and make a whole lot more sense. But whatever. But like the main thing is I want people to feel like this is a place where regardless of your art skill, regardless of, you know, whatever creative outlet you want to express yourself in, this is a place to do it. Send me whatever it is. Send me, if you make videos or music, whatever, send it to me. And guess what? It's gonna pop up on this stream. You know why? Because I want people to feel like they've got a place where it's like, I worked really hard on this. And it's like, you know, I pour my heart, soul, and sweat, and tears, and blood, and all that juicy stuff into this thing. And I want somebody to look at it, but I'm too afraid to, like, shoot it out to the masses, because the internet can be a cruel place. That's what I want this place to be. That safe haven, I guess, for creative people to be like, look, don't have to worry about it. And granted, like, I've been lucky to get into a art community on Facebook where it's like, everybody's so positive. Everybody's so, like, just encouraging. And that's the good thing. That's what every artist needs when they start out, is encouragement and constructive criticism rather than just flame warring. Or people saying, oh, you suck. You know, those are throwaway comments, and it's not, like... And it can be hard starting out to diversify that, or discern that, from, like, the constructive parts. And eventually that can turn a lot of artists into, oh, you know, I just don't, you know, I'm not gonna listen to any criticism, la 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 la. That's not good. Like, everybody's got faults, you know, in their art, music, whatever. Everybody's got faults. Nothing wrong with it, you know, it's perfectly fine. And sometimes, you know what, you can probably make those faults work in your benefit, you know? If say, you mess up on a head shape, you know, whatever. Let's here. Hang on. I'll make a. I'm better at doing examples. I'm better at explaining things when I've got an example. What is this new? No, I don't care. I don't care, Clip Studio. Just open up. Open your doors to me. Thank you. Okay. So, for instance, let's just say I mess up on this headpiece. Is this my pencil tool? I don't think this is a pencil tool. I think that's a pen tool. There it is. Okay. So let's say, oops, oopsie poops. You know what? Here. There we go. Oopsie poopsie. Look at me. I made a goof. I made a goof. Oh man. What can I do? Well, what you can do is exaggerate it. Roll with it. You made a mistake? Oh, well, guess what? Let me just pop this over here. Where's my eraser tool? And do that. And do that. And you know what? Let's give him a big old... Hang on. Give him a big old schnoz. Big old whatever this is. I don't even know what I'm making at this point. But you get my point. Like... Beep, beep, beep. And then kind of do that. Give him an ear. Give him some poofy hair, because why not? You know, roll with it. That's the important thing, is just roll with this stuff. It's probably not going to be perfect, but you know what? You made a thing. And I'm proud of you for doing it. You know, and you could even turn that into a theme. Like, you know, I made a rounded head, so everything on the image is round. I think I actually did that subconsciously. I don't think I actually realized I was doing that. But my point still stands. Like, if you mess up, it's not the end of the world. And don't be afraid to erase. Like, you know, if I wanted to fix him, I could. But honestly, I don't mind. He looks pretty good. Looks pretty happy to me. He looks pretty great. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Pretty happy dude. That's some schnoz. Sure, why not? Well, yeah, no. You can draw with your emotions. And that can be a really helpful thing. Like when you're stressed, when you're sad, just doodle it out, you know? Be like, man, I want to, like, okay, here, I got one. Hang on. Okay, so when I first started out sketching, here we go. Did I close it? I did close it. Okay. Let me open up my QuickTime here. New movie recording. Okay. So when I first started sketching, I had crippling anxiety with it. I was like, it's not good enough. I'm never gonna get this. And thankfully that disappeared the more I worked. But, you know, regardless, I felt like I wasn't good enough. So what I did, in the corner of the screen, I drew how I felt. I felt an oppressive, just cloud of stress and negative emotions, just kind of, I guess, weighing me down like an anchor. There we go, I can get my words out. And so I just doodled a little dude like that. Like, I did what I wanted to do, which was huddle into a ball in the small corner. But you know what? I kept working and working and working anyway. So I was like, I have to push past this. If I want to do this in life, I have to push past it. And I have to just do the thing that I want to do. So it's like that's what I did. I've set out a goal because, to be honest, I'm only gonna live once. I'm gonna die. I mean that was the cold hard truth of the matter. I'm gonna die one day. And how do I want to look back on my life? And it's like I've realized, and granted I've known this for a long time, I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30 dang years old. And like, I looked back on my life and I was like, I haven't done jack squat. Ew! That's not good. And so I did some soul searching, some real hardcore, introspective, like, thinking. And what I came to realize was that I do have a deep passion for creativity. I'm a creative guy, and I still don't want to take the title of artist just yet. And it's a stupid reason, because honestly, you know, if you make art, you're an artist, you know? It's titles don't have like you don't have to have a prerequisite thing list of things that you've accomplished to be called an artist. That's silly. But for some reason, I just couldn't bring myself to call myself that yet. But I decided to, you know what? I want to do something creative. I want to keep making. I want to create. That's why I started this channel, was I wanted to find an outlet for depression. And, you know, it helped flex my creative muscles in different ways. You know, I got to video edit. I got to make stuff, make thumbnails, flex my Photoshop muscles. But, like, I knew I wanted to do something creative. And granted, I still don't have, like, a, you know, a set in stone, I'm going to do this. This is the end goal here. But my general goal is I want to work in animation. In some way, shape, or form. Be it 2D, 3D. Preferably 2D. I like 2D more. But, you know, I'm going to well-round myself by doing also 3D animation. Because, you know, that... As much to my chagrin as it is, the industry is usually, well, the mainstream industry is headed towards, you know, 3D animation. But I will admit, like, most of your 2D stuff is on TV, and so, meh. But, you know, I've done more research, and I want to freelance. You know, that's what I want to do, is be a freelance artist. Granted, that comes with its own caveats and problems. But it's what I want to do, because at the end of the day, I want to own what I create. If I come up with an idea for a show, and I want to make it, and granted, you could do this at a, you know, studio, probably. I mean, you couldn't pitch it, but, like, you could do it in your spare time. But I realized that, like, I would be okay with just, you know... Have I tried animating yet? Yes, I actually have. I took an animation class about a year ago. I probably need to do a refresher, to be honest. Because I tried to dabble in animation again, and I realized, oh my gosh, I forgot everything. So I probably do need to redo the animation course. I know the basics, and I know how to do, like, animation, but, like, what I wanted to do was get better at art first. That way I could better portray things and whatnot, and have a better idea of, you know, how to do. Like, I have a show idea, which I'm actually going to rework the entire show from the ground up, because... I realized real fast that was tropey as heck, and I was like, oh gosh, this needs work. But the fact that I came up with it at, like, the very, like, just as a semester idea and then expanded upon it was neat. But I've learned how to storyboard since that animation class. I've learned better script writing, which, man, let me tell you something fun. So, Feed the Bronies. You know that series that I did long ago in Minecraft that was basically me running a TV show by myself? Like, that was me having no experience in animation at all. No experience knowing anything about how to actually properly do a show. I only had, like, the idea. That's what I wanted to... and I ran with it. And let me tell you what. Regardless of, like, that show probably will never be finished because the workload is just too much. And honestly, if I had the experience I have now back then, I probably would have said, okay, no, we can't do this alone because that's insane. I need to hire people to do this. But, you know, at the time I was like, I'm a one-man band. I can do it all. And so it just became too much. And looking back on it, I don't regret doing it. I never will regret doing that show. Regardless if I never finish it, which is the heartbreakingest thing I've ever had to do, is to admit, like, I can't finish it because I don't have the hours or the manpower, and plus Minecraft has changed, so I'd have to do it from the ground up. Honestly, I've thought about reworking the medium a lot, but you'd also lose so much of it if I change the medium. Like, if I change it to radio play, you'd lose sort of the visual stuff. You could still do some stuff, but, like, it was, you know, a thing and whatnot. But, like, I didn't know anything about storyboarding, didn't know anything about placement, didn't know, well, I knew a little bit about audio leveling and whatnot at the time. Now I know even more. But it's like, now, I could totally redo that. I could totally storyboard it out, get, like, a screenplay going, and actually plan everything out. And, like, the thought of that, like, wow, I've actually come so far. And that's another thing is like, so many people, art-wise, compare their work to others when they should be comparing it to themselves. Because, like, you improve so much if you just look at, like, what you've done in the past to compare to what you're doing today. It's like, that's the thing. Like, I look back, I've got my sketchbook, and, like, I turn to the first page, I'm like, that's garbage. I turn to the new, like, I turn to my fresh page that I'm gonna do, and I look back, and I'm like, that's better than when I started.
Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling.
Okay,
To the ceiling. It is that time of the year.
let me think. Who do I want?
Drinking hot wine by the fire. Here on our own,
I was hoping we'd have something, but I guess not. Let me think. What do we want to? What do I even want to do with this? Here, hang on. Let's go to the Super Smash Brothers website. Let me get some ideas.
it's Christmas. Outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Okay. See what I can grab here. I'll do something with that. I need that. Papa Croix. What? I know there's a major sale in the East shop. That's. I've been trying not to, cause like honestly, I'm bleeding money right now, and I really shouldn't buy anything. But at the same time, I'm doing it anyway. Because, like, I really honestly should wait until next paycheck to buy anything else. But at the same time, Battle Princess Madeline is coming, and I'm wanting it so bad! What's the UI of Smash, anyway? Oh, right. I have to grab a... I don't have a controller over here, okay? Can't I just... I have Pokemon on this, and I want to save. But I forgot I don't have a controller over here, so I can't do that! Well, I guess we'll never know. I could Google it. Mostly, I just wanted an excuse to open Smash. I don't think that's how I spelled it. I spelled it right. Check Discord. Oh, Papa Lacrosse. Okay, yeah, I've got that already. Okay, I was like, huh? Yeah, Papa Lacrosse. I've already bought. I already bought and played that. Was not my Rune Factory fix. I was looking for my Rune Factory fix at the time. Yeah, I bought that at launch. That was good. Enjoyable little game. Not like the best thing since sliced bread, but I mean, hey, you know what? It's fine.
Then you know it's Christmas. The snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas, 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day. The joyful times we witness forever stays with us. Soon Rudolph hears his whistle and gathers all his friends. When Santa and his missus wraps the final gift, you know it's time for Christmas for each and every one. Then you know it's Christmas. Snow starts to fall. And then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. And then you know it's Christmas, 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day.
Yeah, not too bad, Luke. Just trying to spitball some ideas for this darn Smash thing. Like, I'm wondering, should I call back to the previous Smash reveal character thing? Or has that already been done to death? There's a whole lot of fanfic about this. See, I was thinking of doing something like this with a Blender model. But I don't know, like, that's already been done. I mean, granted, everything's already been done once. Let's just see what we've got. That's a pretty smug rah-rah. Look at that smug horse. Look at that smug. Honestly, I prefer Blender over Source Filmmaker horses because they just look better in some ways. Like, they don't have those jagged seams that you can see. Like, I mean, look at this Applejack. Like, that actually looks like a, honestly it looks kind of weird because it looks like a plastic toy come to life and it kind of freaks me out a little bit. But we're gonna ignore that. I don't put Applejack in enough stuff. I'm gonna use an Applejack picture. See, now why can't all the Equestrial models be like that good looking? I guess because there's just the one. Oh, Trixie on a room, but that's cute. I love when horses act like cats. That's adorable. Oh gosh, not when it's not having fun. There is a lot of suggestive. There is a worrying amount of suggestive in here. Just gonna ignore it. We're just gonna ignore all of that. See, that's a pretty good Equestrial model. I don't know, I still think they're weird looking in 3D. But I mean, I'd still watch it. That's not too bad. Shit, that's cute. Wow, look at that. That's great. I don't know what... Is that hair? That must be hair. That's great looking. Oh, look at this one. I think the hair works better on this one.
Early Christmas morning, and Santa rolls out of bed. He rubs his tired eyes and lifts his weary head. He knows the day before him from so many
Yeah, I think like the Blender models are just a little bit more expressive and whatnot. Like they have a much better range of motion and the range of expression than the Source Filmmaker models. I think that's probably a, oh gosh, what is this? What is this? I love it. I love it all so much. But like, I feel like I don't know what's wrong with this, but I don't want it to not be right. I love the derps even better! Oh, Celestia, please! Oh. When Celestia has too much cake. That or she's looking for more cake. Oh gosh, is this an entire thing of them? Oh, it is! Oh, oh! The worst part, this is one of those images you can hear, and like all I hear is like the you know those rubber chickens, how they make that scream? That's all I hear is just like 10 or so versions of this. It's just great. Oh my gosh. It just gets better the more you look at it. There are times I love the internet. I really like the cell shaded ones too. Like the cell shaded Blender models are cute. I like that. That looks nice. I also really like MLP with simplified eyes. Is that weird? Like I love like the fact that they don't have like the little ring around here that has the different colors and whatnot. They just have the one base color and then highlights. That's nice. I don't know why I like that style of eye, but I do. Like, even in not art, or even, like, not MOP art, I just like that style of eye. Don't know why. There is a lot of Applejack and Rah-Rah. Like, a lot. I mean, granted, I know there's, like, a much more limited amount of models compared to, Source Filmmaker. Because I'm pretty sure you can't just import the... I mean, I guess you could probably just import the, Source Filmmaker files. But I don't know, I just don't... I don't know. I just like Blender better. Okay, so I guess if we're gonna do that... then I'm... I mean, I know I still have to fix things, but... I like that one the best. That's not how you spell that. Every Friday. I mean, granted, you know, we had them on Sundays, but then I switched it. And I started doing them less and less just because I wanted to get better at art. So, you know, I stopped doing it. Which was probably a dumb move on my part, to be honest. But... I started trying to get better at traditional art rather than digital, which was a stupid move on my part. Not gonna lie. Hindsight's a pain in the butt. But, I've started doing them on Fridays again. And so we just kind of chill. I do some, like, drawing or, you know, I make thumbnails. And, yeah, we just chill. I mean, Bad Wolf, the best way to get, like, good at doing lewd, as weird as this is going to say, I'm gonna regret saying this, look up, real life lewd, because that actually is probably a good reference. I know that's weird. You can also look up life drawings of nude models and whatnot just to get genitalia down. And especially, like, women's boobs are hard! I hate them! I love them. Like, the best way to get good at drawing the human figure, at least, if you're... I don't know what type of art you're doing right now. But the best way to get, like, a human figure, especially, like, if you're doing anthro art, because that's so heavily influenced by the, like, human form, is to actually get, like, life drawing experience and stuff, because that's good to get, you know, that's good in general. But also, if you're wanting to do anthro art, you should also look into, and again, this is going to sound really, really weird, look at animal genitalia. Incorporate that into your style of thing. A lot of anthro artists, from what I've been told, just go with standard stuff sometimes, and it looks weird. So, like, I would suggest looking at how animal genitalia works, and I know this is sounding really weird, and I'm sorry, but that will actually give you a good idea on how to draw what. Again, really weird, but go with it. Weird.
The Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How will you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind. Go get snowed in somewhere. You and me. I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone. Is it wrong for me to want you for my own? This Christmas, let the others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me. Yeehaw!
Hey, thank you, Choco Twist. Where did I put it? I know it's here somewhere. I didn't delete it, did I? No, I didn't. Sneak peek of Let's Plays that never were. Because I could repurpose this. Like that way, I don't like that. Hey there, Subsonic. How you doing? I mean, I'm not happy with it, but it's passable. Hey, wait a minute. Subsonic, why aren't you appearing on the Twitch, on the chat? That's weird. You should be showing up. That's weird. Anyway, hi, how are you doing? Pretty sure I said that already.
Feeling alone, kinda misty.
What the-
Waiting now for you to come.
Weird.
It's colder again, but I know we'll be warm. Sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above are smiling when they see you holding me so near. I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a certain glow. A secret and a song, even church bells sing along, and the children making angels in the snow. Oh, what a gift to be given. How lucky can this old heart be?
could have sworn I saved the layout file. Maybe I didn't. In which case, that was dumb of me. I don't think I did. Well, okay. Why on earth would I not do that? Oh, you silly boy. Yo. Silly, silly boy. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to make it better than the last one. Oh, darn. Okay, well, that's a pity. Okay, so what I'll do... Oh, it's an SVG. Okay, that's why. No, I want it over there. I'm assuming I wouldn't be able to make... No, that wouldn't look right. What I could do, though... The problem is there's so much wasted space right here. Basically, I keep forgetting... I'm off my own little world here. So, essentially what I'm going to be doing here is I'm actually making the overlay like this. You see all this? I'm gonna do that, but for the Smash stream. So I'm just trying to think of how I want to do it. Because I think I want the stream itself to be about yay big. About yay big for the gameplay. That might be a little too wide, but it's just placeholder. I have to fiddle with everything later. Because then my webcam's going to go right here. I'm going to do the circle probably. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do everything else. Oh. Because I was thinking of doing something similar to what I did with the Pokemon. Where I had a Pokeball overlay. Just with the Smash logo. My legs are horribly asleep. I don't know. The problem with the Pokemon one is I actually had like a plan going into it. This one I'm just winging it. I'm just throwing stuff at a wall until it works. Okay, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna go grab a remote. Because I want to look at the... Well, hang on. I can just Google it. You silly goose! Google is a thing! Use it! Okay, so... I mean, I know this is old, but... I'm sure this is riveting. But like I said earlier, we don't come for this to entertainment, we come for this to chill. I want to incorporate the logo in some way. But how? What, Minx? Oh, no, no. I mean, I celebrate pagan tradition, but no, I'm not technically pagan. I got mad respect for pagans, though. Like, pagans are freaking awesome. I just got bored. I just wanted to doodle. I mean, I wish I could play pagan songs. I wish I could find freaking pagan songs. Like, I've got Yule songs, and like they're more Finnish than pagan. But I mean, you know, it's the same kind of feel. But like, I can't find like actual pagan songs. No, wish I could. Even if I could, I couldn't stream. I couldn't stream them probably. These are just songs I can stream on and not worry about copyright. See you, little minx. Always nice seeing you, my dude.
I've been longing, I've been so lonely, wishing you could hold me now. I've been trying, I'm in denial that I am gonna be alright, but under the stars, I close my eyes and think of you. Although you're far away, we're under the same stars. Always, always.
Hey, Lightning Soda, how you doing?
But under the stars, I close my eyes and think of you. Although you're far away, we're under the same stars. Always, always.
Could probably put the donation goal right there.
The stars,
Game right there. Logos there.
I'm where you are.
Nice, Lightning Soda. I'd love to see some of them. Because that's awesome. What can we do with this space, though? Right here.
In the quiet evening, snow is falling, and from every window shines a light. Somewhere in the distance, drums are calling, but no one heeds their call tonight. Christmas, oh Christmas, how we long for you. Christmas, oh Christmas.
Would there be too much movement, though, if we made the smash orb move? I do like its placement right there, though. Look, as a kind of network mark or whatever you would call it.
I hear sleigh bells ringing in the air. There are Christmas decorations all around. Tonight love and peace are everywhere. Christmas, oh Christmas, how we long for you. Christmas, oh Christmas, let your
Oh, we still have to put the chat somewhere. Probably put it right there. You can send it to my Discord, or Twitter, or Facebook, whatever's easiest for you, my dude. Okay, I'm tired of hearing Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Let's see, is there any sort of lounge? Works for me. Right here, Lightning Soda. What's your DeviantArt name? I can look it up on the good old Compooper. Hey, Crystal Magic joined the Discord. Let's get her initiated. Where the heck is she? Crystal Magic 6? Okay, cool. We'll head over there. Bump. Officially part of Discord. Okay, cool. Now, let's head on over to DeviantArt. Oh, someone did a thing. That's good. Oh, hey, I don't know what that is. MMD? Oh, nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that you're vectorizing or I guess digitizing more or less, the concept art for Twiggles there. Very nicely done. What program? Oh, Inkscape. Nice. Very nice. I used to do vector art, although mine was honestly more vector tracing than anything else. But it taught me how to use Photoshop's pen tool like no other. Like, oh my gosh, I could make a curve, man. Let me tell you what. I'm trying to think of what to draw. I got the itch to draw, but I'm like, I don't know what to draw. Let's look up a still life. Why not? I haven't done a still life in a bit. Riveting stuff, I know. I don't want to do apples. Apples suck. Don't tell Applejack. Nice lightning soda. What's the vector? For some reason, this one's calling to me. I don't know why. Oh, I'm gonna copy image. No, don't tell Applejack. She'll be mad at me and won't give me no apple cider. Snarf. Wait, I could just... Well, I guess you guys have to see it too. Let me move. Perfect. It's close enough. Okay. And then... Yeah. A lightning soda. That would be really neat. You don't have to, though. My OC's honestly kind of boring. Oh, I doodled a horse. Well, the start of a horse. I didn't feel like finishing it. Okay, so let's get this thing started. Kinda wish you weren't such a tiny window. I could fix that, but I don't feel like it. Astroped, go away. Hey there, Creeper. How you doing? Not too bad. Having a creative off day, which is annoying, but I mean it happens to the best of us. Just can't get the creative juices flowing. Bugs me. I don't feel like this is the right earbud. It was not. Let's see here. I could really jam up this. Oh, I could try a technique that I learned today. Oh, that's a nice effect. How much you want to back and make a tree with this? Doesn't exactly give me the effect I want, but I imagine that's just because it's the wrong brush. Maybe an acrylic paint? Because basically what I want to do is kind of fan the brush out. Kind of like that. Hey there, Halo King. How you doing? I mean, for creativity-wise, I don't know, I'm having an off day. Like, I'm not pleased with, like, the stuff I'm outputting, and I'm like, ugh! It's frustrating. Mildly. But, it's okay, everybody has their off days. Like, I can't think of anything to draw. You know, let's, let's just pick a thing and draw it. I mean, I've been working on my drawings. Here, let me go grab my sketchbook. I don't know, maybe doodling something on my sketchbook might help. Get me out of the funk. Only problem is I meant to get the little tiny cam I've got and mount it to where I could show you, like, I could draw on this and then, like, have you guys see it real time, but I can't do that because I didn't grab it. Draw a pony. I'm not good at drawing horses. At least the stylized version of them. But, like, I've been working on my stuff, and the problem is I've completely neglected my digital art, and that's a problem. I've realized that now, which I'm gonna soon fix. But, like, I've been doing, like, traditional art, which I've been able to do some pretty awesome stuff with, if I do say so myself. I'm not trying to brag or anything, I'm just saying, like, I've been doing, and I've been improving and stuff like that. But I don't know, today's just like not my day. Like, I don't know. I'm just not having... That one's upside down. I'm just not having I'm having an off day, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if I doodle something in here real quick, see if... Because, like, even today I didn't really draw anything on this, in this thing. I don't know, maybe it's just an off day for creativity. For me. I mean, we are having a new moon. Also, I got an off photo blue pencil now. I'm so happy. Because I've been wanting to get one of these for a long time. If you don't know what this is, basically it's a colored pencil, but it's meant for sketching, to where if you draw something, it won't appear like if say I photocopied this book, it wouldn't appear on the photocopy, just the pencil lines. So here's a good example. For instance, you can see it here in this little house, but you wouldn't see, all you'd see is the black. And yes, I know this is awful trying to show this and whatnot. Draw a pony and a bunny? Like a pone bunny? Like a bunny pone? A bun pone? A pony? A pawnee? Is that what I want to draw? A pawnee? How would I do that? Maybe have like... The problem is I'm not very good at drawing horses. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I can attempt, but like I've never exactly been able to get it down quite. Quite right. It is really hard to see. Okay, note to self. I need to figure out how to, like, properly light this place if I want to do traditional art, because it's impossible to see. Okay, we'll do a quick... I'll see what I can do about a... Yeah, you're right, Mad Fox. Practice makes perfect, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alrighty, later, Creeper. Okay, a modern-day witch with a terrific fashion sense. Alright, I got some ideas. Although the problem is I'm also not really good at drawing people yet. I'm still working on that. Bit by bit. Like, I've learned how to do, like, kind of basic body work, but nothing spectacular. Like, for instance, because I've been trying, in my art class, I've really been wanting to draw people. But, like, with this one, for instance, basically what we did was we did the head's a square, and we just kept adding onto it. I'm gonna try and do that, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. So for this draw prompt, we've got a modern day witch with a terrific fashion sense. Unfortunately, I don't have good fashion sense. And I'm not quite sure what good fashion sense is in today's day and age. So maybe... You know what? I'm gonna try another technique I learned today from a book, where I'm just gonna draw the first thing that pops in my head, just to kind of get it out of my system. Oops. Sketching and clear you. Okay. So what we'll do, which with a really good fashion sense, I'll give her a pointy freaking face. Long freaking neck. And a kind of triangle body. Ooh, Halo King sending stuff in. Let me go grab that art. The art. Nice. That's beautiful. Ah, I love it. You're really working on your still lives. Good deal. Very nice. I'm not sure how well they'll show up on stream, but I love them nonetheless. Nicely done. I mean, I'm working on everything. Is everything the answer? Nice, Halo King. Oops. ever consider doing a reaction video? I don't know. Like, I don't hate on the people that make them, but at the same time, I don't know, like, they don't require them, like, there's not really much you can do with them. Like, you just sit there and watch a thing and kind of give your impressions of it. And, like, that's not a bad thing. Opinions and stuff are awesome. But, like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it, because, like, and my knee-jerk reaction is to say it's lazy content, but it's not. Like, I want to stress that it's not lazy to do that, depending on how you do it. There, obviously, just like with everything, there's a lazy way to do it. Like, just like with Let's Plays. Like, you can just pop up a Let's Play up here. It takes actual effort to actually edit it and do all the stuff, which you can do with a reaction, but at the same time, like, depending on, like, how you do it, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing, and like sometimes, at least from the reactions and whatnot I've seen, is it's like they'll just be like, well, this is what I thought, you know, as they're doing it, and I don't feel like those knee-jerk reactions really add much. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong mindset, but like, to me, I'd much rather have time to chew on it, on like a piece of content, and then give my, like, actual, like, you know, you thought about it, your what do they call it? Informed opinion, I guess? Maybe that's what it's called. I don't know. But, like, more, like, you've had more time, a critical thinking, I guess. You've had more time to critically think about it, about the piece of content you make. It's the same, it's like, kind of like the difference between a first impressions video and a review, more or less, you know? Because, like, I don't know, say I'm reacting to an animation. I mean, like, if I just sit there and watch it once and then be like, well, this is what I thought about it, it was good, you know, the story was good, this was good, this was good, this was good, you know, that's fine, but I feel like, at least if I were to do reactions, what I would do is I would sit there, watch it once all the way through, and then watch it again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and kind of pick it apart and kind of give, like, constructive criticism and kind of say what didn't work, what did work. And I don't know, maybe that's what reaction videos are, but from what I've always been exposed to, it's just someone popping their face cam up on a YouTube video, watching a YouTube video, and kind of just giving knee-jerk reactions to it. Again, could be that I've just been exposed to the wrong type of stuff. But, like, I don't know, I don't think my opinion really is that, like, crucial to that type of stuff. So, like for instance, my reaction on the announcement of Joker in Smash, it's like, I'll admit, I was, like, really, really excited, but we don't have much to go on. Like, we could speculate what his moveset is, what his final smash will be, and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we just don't know. And that's the problem, is we just don't know, so it's like, there's not really much of an informed, like, thing we can say about it. We can just be like, that's really freaking cool! Which yeah, it is. But, like, the fact that Nintendo worked with Atlus to get Joker in means that this DLC thing could go anywhere. I mean, not anywhere, obviously. Like, I still am, like, on shaky grounds on terms of, like, you know, Banjo being in it. I think he'd be the best candidate, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It just depends. And then that also brings up the question of, like, there's now a rumor of Persona 5 coming to the Switch, which could be. I don't know. I mean, like, I can see where the rumors just have started flooding in just because of Joker being in Smash now. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. That just seems like too convenient. It's too, like, oh yeah, Joker's in Smash. Also, Persona 5 for Switch. I don't know. Because, like, if I'm right, like, Final Fantasy VII, the remake's not coming to Switch, right? Like, I don't think it is. I think it's exclusive to PlayStation, right? But yeah, like, Cloud's still in Smash. And so, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, Sakurai did say years back that, like, manga characters would be a licensing nightmare. Which is why you probably won't see Goku in there. Because he's part of Shonen Jump. I think he's owned by Shonen Jump or he's owned by Toei. I can't remember which. Yeah, no, like, I kind of was shocked by that. Just because, like, I wasn't expecting them to... Because they already had Petey. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, they'll announce Skyward Sword, you know, Switch Edition. And that'll be that. But, no, they come out of left field with this Persona 5, like, main protag in there. And I'm like, huh? Where did this come from? And, like, there's also the fact that, like, this opens up the door for, like, we could see the Persona 5 cast as either maybe assist trophies. I could see, like, Panther being a really good assist trophy. Or, we could even, what I think the more likely situation is, we will see them as spirits instead of, assist trophies. But only time will tell with that. We don't even know Joker's moveset yet. Like, we don't even know how he's gonna do anything. My guess is he'll probably, like, he'll obviously have his gun. I imagine that'll be his B move. And then, probably a lot of his persona, like, a lot of the moves his persona can use will probably be his, like, hard smashes, and, like, his down smash, his up smash, his side smash. I'm curious how they're going to do his grab. I'm wondering if they'll do, like, a pose where they're like, you know, the one where they're the hold up pose, and, like, he'll grab him and stuff like that, and then pew or throw him, whatever, you know. I'm curious about that. I think his final smash will probably be where he'll jump up on the person, rip their persona mask off, and then do an all-out attack, maybe? Don't know. But, I mean, like I said, it's kind of up in the air at this point what he could do. Because we didn't even see him, like, in-game at all. Like, all we saw was a cinematic just saying, hey, he's coming! I don't know, guys. I think I might call it a night tonight. I'm not feeling it. The magic is not happening. And, like, I don't want to call it a night, but at the same time, I'm like, I just can't do it. Today is not the day. Let me at least doodle an eye. Maybe drawing an eyeball will make me feel better. Because like I said, I don't like ever throwing in the towel. I don't want to be a quitter. It's a little too big of an eyebrow. You know, I was right. Making an eye does make me feel better. I guess that's today's lesson of the day. Is even when you're in a funk, just push past it. And you'll go far. Hey there, BKS. How you doing? So far, so good. Ooh, too big. Hey there, Gaming Rose. How you doing? Good to see you, my girl. There it could be darkened up a little bit. That's good gaming. Started out not so good, just because I wasn't feeling it. But I drew an eyeball, so I'm feeling better now. Oh, yeah, it is. I kind of goofed up on the bottom eyelid, but help me get out my funk. That's all I cared about. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so I think what we'll do is, since Smash is tomorrow and I plan on going along for that, we might cut this stream short. Just because, like, that way I can get everything prepped for Smash. Because Smash is going to be fun and long, so I really can't wait for that. Alrighty. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm Ultramatic64, and I know that we kind of didn't do much in this stream. Sorry about that. But everybody has their off days. That's what's important. And sometimes you just gotta kind of steamroll through it, and sometimes you gotta take a little time for you. And sometimes you just need to draw an eyeball and it makes it feel all better. But anyway, guys, we'll pick this up tomorrow with Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And there's nothing wrong with having an off day. There's nothing wrong with it. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you later for more streaming fun later tomorrow. Bye-bye.